Remember me? No? Okay. So, happy holidays, you guys. A Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate. And Happy New Year. It's been a minute and a half since I last filmed or posted a video. On Christmas Day, actually, my parents showed up at my doorstep. For those of you who don't know, my parents live about a million miles away from me, and I haven't seen them in almost a year. So Cam flew my parents out to come surprise me for Christmas, and it was incredible. They were here for about 2 weeks, and so I was just spending all my time with them. You know, I didn't really film at all or post, so that's why I was so MIA. Today's video is going to be a sort of chit chat get ready with me, probably more so chit chat than a get ready with me. So if I forget to mention any products that I'm using on my face, I will list everything down below in the description box, like I always do. And it's also going to be sort of a mini Colourpop haul. I placed a Colourpop order several weeks ago now at this point, and I haven't even opened it yet. It was sitting over here on my vanity the other day, and my husband came in here, Cam came in here, and he was like, "Is that an unopened package?" That's how off the grid I was. I just wanted to hang out with my parents because I never get to see them anymore. So I spent all my time with my parents. So I'm going to unbox my Colourpop order and use the stuff in here on my face. There's not really all that much stuff in here. I don't think it's enough for like one separate video, one haul. So I'm just gonna kind of combine it with a little get ready with me and use this stuff on my face. Disclaimer, my hair is crazy. I know my hair is crazy. I haven't washed it and you don't want to know how long, and that is my next order of business after I film this video. So I'm gonna go ahead and start off with my eyes. My one and only New Year's resolution that I've made so far anyway is to be a little bit more creative with my makeup, try and step out of the box. I feel like I just do the same technique over and over again and switch up the colors, build up more confidence to wear bold lips outside of my house. I'm gonna do a cut crease today. That is my plan. This eye primer actually this is such a tease, but you can't really buy this. This is an eye primer that I got from school when I went to school to get my makeup artistry certificate. So you can't buy this, but I would assume that it's very similar to MAC paint pots. I've never tried one of those, but they are a very similar concept. This is way too dark for me, but I cover it up with eyeshadow anyway, and I already used up my shade that came in my kit for school. Now I'm just setting that. I'm just setting that with my RCMA No Color powder. My eyes are primed and I look crazy. I am gonna go ahead and bust into my Colourpop. If you know me, anything about me, if you know me on any level, you know that I am obsessed with Kathleen lights. She is my spirit animal, and recently she did a video where she talks about all of her favorite Colourpop products, her updated favorite products, and Colourpop made all those products on their website 20% off. So, I mean, you know I had to place an order. There's like frillies everywhere. Okay. So I picked up this eyeshadow. It's in the shade Central Perk. I picked that up because, hello, you guys know I love Friends. If you don't know, if you live on Mars or something and you don't know, Central Perk is the name of the coffee shop that they sit at all the time in the show Friends. It actually goes really nicely with my sweater. But it's a deep blackened red. If you could even call it red because it's so dark. Oh no, oh boy. I picked up her first quad that she did in collaboration with Colourpop. I own 2 of the shades from her Where the Night Is quad, and this is the Where the Light Is quad. This is the precursor to the Where the Night Is. But I picked up the whole thing because it was on sale, girl. Hello. And I know I'm gonna use every single shade in here. So this is what it looks like. You just open it like that, and it looks like this. So this is probably the meat and potatoes of what I'm gonna be using on my eyes today. Ooh. This is the one that I'm most excited for. This is the shade Kathleen Lights, Pure Deliciousness. I wanna say it's sort of a little bit of more of a coppery gold, like an orangey gold. It's not really like an antique gold or like a yellowy gold or an old gold. It's like a copper. Then we have the shade Glow, which is a nice matte cream shade. I totally could have used this to set my eye primer. I like that it's called Glow and it's matte. This is the shade Blaze. Beautiful. It's like a brown, green, metallic shade. Oh, look at what just happened to me. Ooh. I think that I can just glue the pan back in. No big deal. It works. This is the shade of Cornelius, which is a nice matte muted brown color. It's gonna be gorgeous in the crease. I'm so excited. Cornelius is named after her puppy, of course, her oldest dog. I'm gonna take Cornelius first and just really lightly buff it into my crease. And I'm gonna go a little bit higher than I usually do because I have a pretty small lid space with a lot of crease to brow bone area. So when I do a cut crease, I like to make a new crease and make it higher than my actual crease, if that makes sense. I hope that everyone had an incredible holiday season. It's been sort of strange for Cam and I around the holiday times, like last year, because I mean, we got married so young and just moved away from our family. So the holiday times is always sort of weird without our parents and stuff. So it was really cool that my parents just surprised me. I'm not gonna worry about how low I'm taking it out here because I'm probably just gonna take a makeup wipe and clean it up anyway. 2016 was definitely a great year for me. I'm so blessed. I'm so lucky. I have a great life. I have an amazing husband. I have a fantastic dog. I get to do what I love every day. I just have a really great life and I'm really blessed. So I had an amazing 2016. 2016 was the year that I started my YouTube channel and that's been really great for me. So all around 2016 was an awesome year and I'm excited for 2017, that's for sure. 2017, in a few months, me and Cam make 2 years being married in March 31st. I turned 20 in 2017. I also, in 2017, I really want to sort of expand my channel, just do different types of videos. I feel like I do the same types of videos all the time and I want to branch out and, you know, get some more diversity on my channel. Maybe incorporate some more fashion, which makes me nervous because I am the most self-conscious person in the entire world. That's not true, but I have body image issues, as do many girls my age. This isn't something that I really talk about on my channel or anything, but I mean, why not? I'm not ashamed, I'm not embarrassed. So I did recently gain a lot of weight. Not super recently, this is, you know, a year ago. I don't know, like it's different on like makeup videos because it's here, you know, you guys just see here, you don't see the rest of me. But I recently developed some ridiculous self-confidence issues and I want to bust through those. I want to get past those because I'm the only one that is struggling with it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have this great big huge following or anything, so I'm not afraid of people writing hate comments or anything like that. I'm just not comfortable with the way that I look. I'm not comfortable with the way that I feel, but I'm the only one that feels that way in my life. So that's something that I need to work past. That's something that's a personal issue that I need to work through and just do it because fashion is becoming something that's close to my heart and half the time makes me feel better about myself. But yeah, that's just a personal problem that I need to get past because my husband still loves me. So I want to do more fashion related videos and I don't want to let my insecurities get in the way of that. I want to do like lookbooks and fashion hauls, things like that. I'm going to take the shade Glow and put it on my brow bone and sort of blend it into that crease shade. Okay, I feel like I need a little bit more intensity in my crease because I want it to really contrast with my lid shade. I'm going to take some of Central Perk. Please don't regret. Okay, calm down, Hannah, it's okay. Now I'm just gonna use Cornelius to blend out that shade.
I love you so much.
That was another thing, my parents got to meet my dog, and Kaiser's a little bit of he's a stinker when it comes to strangers. He's not very nice when you first meet him, he growls. But by the end of the trip, they were best friends. Well, I'm starting to look bruised. Starting to look like somebody punched me in my face. Makeup geek Chickadee to the rescue, as always. I'm gonna take my nice fluffy crease brush and dust Chickadee on the very outer edge of my crease work. If you dust a really warm shade on the very outer edge of it, it's gonna look a lot more like makeup and a lot less like you got punched. Even though it still kind of looks like I got punched. But I'm kind of feeling it. You guys, I made my first Kylie Cosmetics purchase today. But I saw that she was restocking the shade Smile, her lip kit in the shade Smile, and all of the net proceeds go to Smile Train, which is some type of organization that helps provide cleft lip surgery for, you know, kids in third world countries with cleft lips, cleft palates, things like that. And I think that's really cool. Another thing that I want to do is be more giving, be more generous, be more charitable, because Cam and I are so young and we are doing really well. Are we rich? No. And I mean, I can afford like this makeup and these lights and this camera, and actually I didn't pay for this camera, this was a gift. But for a couple of 20-year-olds, we are doing really, really well and we can afford to give. So that is definitely something that I want to do in the new year, is be a lot less selfish with our money. I want to give more than we already do. And I love the idea of a makeup product the proceeds going to a great cause, because I said this in a recent video, but girl, I'm gonna buy makeup no matter what. So I'm gonna buy it one way or another. So I'd rather my money be going to a great cause like that. All right, so time for the fun part. This is my baby when it comes to cut creases. This is the Precision Concealer Brush by Bare Minerals. I don't know if this brush is still available, but it's a great detail precision brush. Look how tiny that sucker is. Oh, let me zoom you in so you can see me. All right, so I zoomed you in a little bit closer. Basically what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take the same eye primer that I used and I'm gonna use it to cut my crease, and then I'm gonna go on top of it with the shade Kathleen Light. Oh, another video that I wanna do is a makeup collection. Well, like makeup collection vanity tour. So let me know if you'd wanna see something like that. I feel like I have to do this quickly. Why do I always feel like I'm in a rush? I'm not in a rush. I have all day. You know what? That's another New Year's resolution. Slow it down, take your time, smell the roses, go with the flow. Does anybody else have that problem? I just want to be more go with the flow in general. I feel like I dwell on every little thing that happens to me in my life. So do you see how since I made my crease higher, I don't know if you're gonna be able to tell, but my, maybe if I do that, maybe if I do this. The Kathleen Light shade, my lid shade, when my eye opens and it creases, this shade creases into itself. So the reason why I do that is because usually my lid shade will transfer to my crease. Now that's okay if that happens because this shade is also in my crease. Okay, now I think I'm gonna do some winged liner. I'm gonna use my NYC liquid liner like I always do. I'm also not gonna worry about the wing portion because I'm just gonna use a makeup wipe. I kinda want this to be a bold wing, but I also don't wanna take away from the lid shade. That one starts out like really, really thin and gets like really, really thick. Kind of like me. I also want to do a 2016 beauty favorites video. I found a new YouTuber the other day. Her YouTube name is Faces by Kate B. I've never met her in real life, but she is the nicest person I've ever met. She's the nicest person I've ever virtually met. She is so nice. Like, you can just tell in her videos, she just like radiates kindness. She's so nice. She's like sweet. She's like cute. Which is weird to say because I don't know her and she's a stranger, but she's like cute. I love her. And she's bomb at makeup. I mean, obviously, that's the main thing that I notice when watching her channel is just how sweet she is, but she's really great at makeup also. So if you've never heard of her, I need you to click the link that I post in the description box, and you need to go watch her videos because she's so nice and cool, and I like her. So I just thought I would mention her really quick. That is one bold arse wing. This is how I wore my winged eyeliner in high school. This one's not even that big. All right, I'm going back in, y'all. I have never said the word y'all in my life, ever. And I promise I won't ever do it again. Okay, jeez, calm down, Hannah. That wing is thicker than a snicker. You know you went ham when you can see your winged liner out of your peripheral vision. Like, I can see it. I'm gonna pop on some false lashes. I wanna use these Ardell Wispies that I just picked up, and I'm gonna pop those on my lashes using my Revlon Precision Dark Lash Adhesive. I'm gonna do this off camera. I'm also gonna do my foundation, concealer, powder, and eyebrows off of camera because that stuff never changes. I have the same routine for all of those things, and I've done it 1,000 times on my channel already, so I'm going to not bore you and do that off camera, charge my camera battery, and I will be right back. I so sort of wish that I filmed myself putting my lashes on because it was the most flawless application. I'm still sort of like new at putting on lashes. Like I had mentioned, I don't wear false lashes all that often. So easy to put them on just now. I'm so sad that I didn't get it on film. All right, so I actually went ahead and did my bronzer off camera as well, because again, I use the exact same product. I always use Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and so now we can just do the fun stuff. We can do the blush and the highlights and the lips and my lower lash line, which I think I'm just gonna buff a little bit of Cornelius on my lower lash line and call it a day. This is not Cornelius. Bare Minerals Lash Domination Mascara, the little sample size. So to finish off the eyes, I'm gonna plop a little bit of glow on my inner corner. For blush, I'm gonna go ahead and use this one right here in this eyeshadow palette. This is the Tarte Energy Noir palette. It's a nice pinky nude shade. All right, now moving on to my favorite part, something else that I picked up. This is the next thing that I hauled. This was also 20% off, and this is the Super Shock Cheek, and it is in the shade Flexitarian. If you watch my videos, you know that the Colourpop Super Shock Cheek, the highlighters are my all-time favorite highlighters ever. They're $8. And they're amazing. This is what it looks like in the pan. Hopefully it won't be too dark on me. Pale skin problems. I usually use my Real Techniques setting brush to highlight, and I used to use a fan brush, and recently I have been sort of re-falling in love with highlighting with a fan brush. The setting brush by Real Techniques just makes it look a little bit more stark. This makes it look not natural, because nothing about the Colourpop highlighters are natural, but you know what I mean? Like, the application looks a little bit more natural. It's more spread out. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take some of this. I haven't even swatched this yet. I'm just gonna plop it on my face. And I will show you swatches of everything that I hauled in this video on my hand at the end of the video. Did you see that? That was like one swipe on my face, and it's already like, bam. Bam. Yes. 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 A lot of highlighters, if you have pale skin like me, you feel my pain. A lot of highlighters, yeah, when the light hits them, they look bomb, and you're like, oh, yes, yes, girl. But then when you turn and the light is not hitting it, it looks almost ashy. But this one's not doing that. It blends right into my skin when it's not hitting the light, and then I turn and it's like, bam. I've really been loving Colourpop highlighters on like my minimal makeup days when I want to look nice and dewy, obviously. I'm gonna plop some everywhere. Nose, cupid's bow, chin, literally everywhere. Also, if you're wondering if my face looks darker than my chest, yes. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and set my face using the Maybelline Master Fix. I picked up 2 lippy sticks. I'm gonna show you the shade Aquarius first, because that's what I'm gonna wear on my lips right now. This is a collaboration with Kathleen. This is a cream formula. It's a nice nude shade. I love this color. It's so perfect for every day, and I feel like it goes nicely with this eye look. Since there's so much going on the eyes, I wanted to keep it a little bit more nude. And then I also picked up another lippy stick. This one is a Matte X formula, which is the one that I'm most familiar with. And I got it in the shade Trust Me, which is a nice classic red. So stunning. All right, so I went ahead and swatched everything that I got on my hand for you, and I'm just gonna go through them super quick. This here is Central Perk, Kathleen Lights, Blaze, Cornelius, and Glow. Here in the middle is the highlighter in the shade Flexitarian. And then over here, this is the lippy stick in the shade Aquarius and Trust Me. So that completes this video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and make sure that you're subscribed so you don't miss any future videos of mine, and I will see you next time.